Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog, or welcome if you're new. My name's Asselin if you're new here. And it is a big week. It's deadline week for me. And I am a tax accountant at a Big Four firm. I'm a senior and I have my biggest deadline, like really of the year, on Friday. But I actually have a short-ish week because Thursday morning I have to fly home to Panama City for a wedding for some of our close friends from college. So I'll be out Thursday morning a little bit, and then I'll be out Friday evening for the wedding. But fortunately this year, most of my clients and everything, we've been able to file early, and I really only have like one or two left to file for, which we should definitely be getting done today or in the next few days. So I wanted to do a little work week in my life, but since it will be a little bit shorter than usual, I wanted to kind of share what I eat in a day with working from home in this week's vlog. I know that I'm kind of focusing a lot on just my overall like wellness habits, I guess you could say, for this vlog. I won't focus that in today's vlog since I've already kind of ate some of my things for today, but we'll talk about all of that tomorrow. But if you're new here, be sure to follow me on social media so you can keep up with me in real time, and definitely check out my podcast as well. It's called In Bloom Podcast wherever you listen, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload, and go ahead and subscribe while you're here. We do have a very exciting sponsor for the video though, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into sharing a little bit about that. I'm so excited to be sharing that Ritual is sponsoring today's video. I have taken Ritual vitamins for many years and I love them. I'm so excited to share with you all their Symbiotic Plus. And just to give y'all the inside scoop on the Ritual Symbiotic Plus, it is a 3-in-1 prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic. It helps support a balanced gut microflora as well as supporting digestive and gut health. Symbiotic Plus is formulated with 2 of the most clinically studied strains of probiotics to help relieve mild and occasional bloating, gas, and diarrhea. Around 70% of our immune system is located in our gut, so taking a probiotic is really important for our overall immune health. There are so many different factors in our daily life that we come across that can really throw off our gut, so taking a probiotic can really help support our gut during those times where we may be extra stressed or we're traveling a lot and our gut is really thrown off. I love having probiotics, especially for when I am traveling, which is going to be so handy this week when I'm having to fly home. It never fails that when I fly, I get really irregular with my bowel movements and it can be really uncomfortable. I also notice a difference when I am really stressed, such as having a tight deadline like I do at work this week, or with wedding planning and I have a lot going on. It can really impact my gut, and I do notice that from all that stress that I'm holding in my body, I definitely do struggle more with bloating. So being able to take Ritual Symbiotic Plus has really helped me to keep my gut in check during all of these different stressful times of my life. Ritual Symbiotic Plus is a delayed release capsule, which essentially means it is designed to reach the colon, which is really just a better environment for probiotics to survive and thrive in, rather than in the stomach. I love that you can take the Symbiotic Plus any time of day with or without food, but my personal preference is I typically tend to take it after I've already had my morning coffee and morning breakfast, and once I've gotten a little hydrated, so I usually take it mid-morning. And I love that it's subscription based, so you never have to worry about running out. If you all have been looking to take care of your gut health and your immune health, if you all have been looking to take care of your gut health and your immune health and really just support your gut overall, then definitely look into taking Ritual Symbiotic Plus. And if you all want to take advantage of a fabulous deal, you can get 30% off your first month, and I will leave the link to do so down below. And you can use the code ABBYASSLIN30, which I will leave here on screen as well, and that will get you 30% off your first month of Ritual's Symbiotic Plus. Thank you so much to Ritual for sponsoring this portion of today's video, and I absolutely have been loving the Symbiotic Plus, and I know you all will too. So definitely take advantage of the offer to get 30% off your first month at the link below in the description, and use my code ABBYASSLIN30 at checkout. Here's what I'm wearing to work from home today. I just ate my lunch. Kind of having tomorrow's day and the vlog mainly be focused around like the what I eat in a day portion, instead of it being so randomly dispersed throughout the vlog like I feel like it typically is in what I eat in a day videos. I want it to all just kind of be in one section of the vlog at once. So if you don't really see much of my normal everyday food and drink and everything in today during the vlog, it's because I'm just gonna have it all in tomorrow, since I pretty much eat the same thing day over day. I haven't worn these joggers in literally years. I got them when I worked with Lululemon in 2018, which what a time. No, 2019. And I love them. They're the Dance Studio joggers. I still have them. I'll leave this outfit link down below. And then this is just a little tee from Garage. And then I have on my Skims Fits Everybody bralette underneath. So nice and comfy for today. I've been working hard this morning and took a little bit of a later lunch break. Ignore this mountain of laundry right here, real life. I'm not gonna try and hide it, but I wanted to say that for the sake of making things easier on myself and just saving myself time, and also making things easier for y'all so that things are more so in one place, I'm going to really be trying to link most of my links through Like to Know It, which I know can be annoying, but I promise, like, if you have somebody that you follow and you like a lot of what they share and they're on Like to Know It, it really is the best place to have, because there's collection. So it's like Pinterest boards. I have like an entire collection on my Like to Know It of all of my work outfits. So I always get questions about where my work outfits are from, and that way you don't have to go to the YouTube video you remember seeing it in or click through all my highlights on my Instagram stories. It's just all in one place, and not only are all of the outfits right there, but you can go ahead and immediately shop the products right there. Same thing for like home items, kitchen items, my regular outfit of the days that aren't work related, my office setup, all that good stuff. I'm gonna be linking the books I'm reading and stuff too, so that they're all in one place. Only thing that'll really be different is I am gonna, if I have it as a post on my Like to Know It, then I will go ahead and link the whole post like in the description box of the YouTube video. So for example, like this outfit, I'll have it as a post on my Like to Know It, but I'll leave that link posted down below instead of it being two separate links, like for the top and for the bottoms. It'll be one link that has the whole outfit, if that makes sense. It just makes things a lot easier for me because I just create it once and then I can, you know, go back to it and paste it in the description box, especially for outfits that I wear on repeat all the time or things that I'm constantly sharing. Like I'm constantly linking a lot of like kitchen stuff I use, my Kindle, that kind of thing. So just a little PSA about that, and definitely follow me on there if you want to keep up with all that.
I just never learned.
I had ordered some stuff from Free People the other day. All of it was a really good deal and on sale except for this, which I had had my eye on for a while, and I really wanted it for just like running errands, and also I thought it'd be really good on our honeymoon when we go to Costa Rica, but then also just for, I don't know, everyday things, because I prefer carrying bags like this over purses because I've never really been a purse girl, but I love this for just everyday wear. Obviously like purses for like special occasions and everything, but for going on coffee runs and all that kind of stuff. This can also probably fit my camera, which is great. And I just like that it's bigger and it's kind of concealed, but it'll match literally anything. I'll leave it linked down below, but it's so cute. Griffin said it looks like a little big for my body, so he wants to try it on and see how it fits him. Good morning. I am so tired. I had to work late last night until 11-ish, which I didn't work from like 7 until 8:30. I kind of just took a break for dinner and like cleaning up and everything, but then worked from like 8:30 to 11, and I probably fell asleep around 11:30, and I got up at 6 and debated for a solid 10 minutes whether or not I should go to F45, and I ended up going just because I knew I was going to be really tired either way. I was like, I would rather be tired and have the energy that the workout gives me than just be really not mentally here all day. Working out in the morning just gives me so much more clarity when I'm working during the day. I find that I can like think so much more clear. I'm a lot more efficient, just that kind of thing. And that alone is enough to motivate me to go work out in the morning, even when I am dead tired and do not feel like it. Because nothing feels worse than just being so heavily brain fogged, and I definitely get that way during busy season because it's like you're at your computer for basically the entire day. So it's really easy to just get into like this daze where you're not even thinking straight. I was so proud of myself last night though. There's a part of work, and it's related to just like depreciation, which if you're in accounting or know anything about accounting, I felt like depreciation was one of the easier things you learned in accounting. And it's so funny because anytime I have to deal with fixed asset related stuff at work, in preparing returns and mainly doing like the book to tax, different like the tab we have to do that in our work papers, I have always struggled with like completely clearing the variance on that tab no matter what engagement I'm on, no matter what client I'm working on. I don't know what it is, but I always have a variance that I'm not able to clear when I'm doing that book to tax reconciliation for fixed assets. And last night I was able to just completely clear all the variances, and I did it so quickly, and I was like, wait, I'm a superstar. And it's the best feeling ever when you just have that aha moment and everything just makes sense. It's one of those things that I didn't get any instruction on when I first started just because of it being busy season, and I think it was one of the more complex things to explain because the way you do it is different for every client you're on. So that's what makes it really hard. And it's been almost 2 years, and I'm just now, getting to the point where I can do it myself and like not need someone else to pick up where I can't figure things out. I was telling Griffin it's one of those things that I probably got like 1% better at each time I did it, and it was a slow and steady thing, but now that I like know it and I know what I'm doing, it just feels so much better, and I just feel so good understanding it. Anyways, went to 45 this morning, and I am really trying to get my video for this upcoming Sunday like done and scheduled, and it's completely edited besides the music, the intro, and then like the text overlays, and then I need to color grade it a little bit, but all of the footage has been cut through and added and everything. I finished up editing the actual footage when I got home from F45, and my goal is tonight and tomorrow morning to get that video scheduled. I can save the thumbnail because I can do that from my phone, but I want to get it scheduled since I'll be, out of town and not getting back until Sunday night. I don't want to have to bring my personal computer to finish editing and everything and my work computer home because that would just be way too heavy and just way too chaotic with flying. So I really only want to have to bring my work computer home for this wedding and little mini weekend trip. So that's kind of my goal between tonight and tomorrow, but let's go ahead and kick off the what I eat in a day. I've been meal prepping date bites. Mine look really weird this week, and they're not the normal consistency because one of our blenders broke last week, and I ordered a food processor to get delivered literally yesterday, like on the same day, because ours broke. This dough was sitting for a really long time, like half blended, and then I blended the rest of it like hours later. So the consistency is really weird with these, and I normally just add some chocolate chips, some dark chocolate chips, and some coconut flakes and mix it all in. And then I roll it into balls and just put it in the fridge. And I just have one of these before I work out. Something about it is just like the perfect amount of something to eat. I cannot work out on an empty stomach, so I have to have those, and they're a little bit lighter than the oat bites, so that's why I like those. And then I had half of an Alani Nu energy drink. I just did half of the Witch's Brew. Really love this flavor a lot, and I just do half because I don't want to have a full one of these and coffee every day. Y'all know the deal with my post-workout smoothie. I have been drinking this for so long, and it's really good. You can really use any vanilla protein of your choice, but this is the one that I love the most. I'll leave a link down below. And then for breakfast, I've been loving having this around 11 a.m. usually, so a late breakfast, you could say. You can really use whatever fruit you want. I've been really addicted to peaches lately, and I just do that with some vanilla Greek yogurt of your choice and a nut butter of your choice. I've really been loving this Maranatha coconut flavored almond butter. It's really yummy, and then you can just stir in the fruit and any granola of your choice. I really like the Purely Elizabeth. I believe it's the honey cinnamon one, but they don't have it at the store a lot, so I usually just get the Slough Crunch if they don't, and it's also really good. And then top with cinnamon. And then for lunch, I've meal prepped these chicken carnitas bowls before, and these are inspired by Morgan Peterson on TikTok, and I usually will reheat them in the pan if I have time, and if I don't, I just put it in the microwave for like 2.5 minutes and stir it up throughout. But you can screenshot these instructions and the recipe, and I kind of did it my own way because I didn't have the seasoning that she used, so I made my own seasoning that tasted really similar, and then I like to top it with some crushed tortilla chips, just like a handful, and some little guac serving and salsa. Then I had a raspberry rosé poppy. I always have a poppy or an olipop in the afternoon, as you all know, and I've been loving doing the raspberry rose poppy with a squeeze of lemon juice. It's like a little raspberry lemonade vibe, and it's so yummy, and it's such the perfect pick me up in the afternoon. And then I snacked on some just mango slices from Trader Joe's. Getting ready to make HelloFresh, and these are our options. This one is from last week, and we're like kind of arguing about whether or not it's still good to eat or not, because we got it last Tuesday and today's Monday, and we've ate like chicken a week late from HelloFresh, like a week since we got it, and it's been fine. We just don't love doing that, so we're trying to debate if we're gonna make this. I don't feel like making this because it's 7 o'clock. I've been working, and this one's gonna take a while because it has mashed potatoes. Crisis averted. I just realized that HelloFresh puts when to use the stuff by on the packaging. Who would have thought to check that? Not me, apparently. That's what I love. It's that you have 7 days, and then normally, like when you have chicken in the fridge, it's like you have to use it that day or it's terrible if it's like from the store. Okay, this is going everywhere. So we're gonna make the original meal. And then here is our dinner. I am sorry that I'm copping out and just using HelloFresh, but it's honestly just real life for us. So we made this meal that we needed to make before it went bad, and then I had a Topo Chico with dinner as well. Now back to the vlog. Taking a lunch break right now, but I wanted to show you all a quick haul of recent things that I've purchased just like with my own money lately. I know I don't do hauls super often because I honestly just don't really buy things that often, like clothing wise, especially because I usually rent stuff. Most of my disposable income has been going to wedding related stuff, as y'all know, but I did recently get promoted, and I was like, I do deserve to get myself a few things, and I'll have everything linked down below, and then everything will eventually be on my like to know it as well, as I post in them. So if you're ever like, oh, I remember seeing Abby wearing this in a try on haul in her video, and instead of having to come back to the video to find it, you can just go to my like to know it, and it'll be saved in a collection there and just on my main feed. First up, we have this exercise dress from Outdoor Voices, which I have wanted literally since last summer when I saw it. Y'all know I have the other one, and I just don't think the cut of it, like the straps, is very flattering on me, yet I still wear it because it is really comfortable, especially for the summer and everything. Y'all, I got it for $45, which is crazy because it's normally like $108, I think. I think it was 30% off Labor Day weekend or 40% off, and then I got an extra 15% off from an influencer code that I saw on Instagram, and it like stacked on top of the other discount. So I was like, I've wanted this for a year, I need to get this now, and I thought it would be so cute for my bachelorette trip, like if we go do a coffee run or something too. But it has little cutouts, and then the back's pretty open. I will say I did not realize that like the front is like totally just like an open skirt like this, but I think the skirt is the perfect length. And I've got on little sticky boobs under it right now because it is a pretty thin top layer. I will say it's probably a little bit on the smaller size if you're in between sizes. It fits me perfectly, but right in here I definitely feel like I'm, you know, close to a medium. Yeah, this is what she looks like. Super cute. I'll leave this link down below. Next, we have this dress from Hello Molly. I have two dresses from Hello Molly. I got this one for a black tie wedding in October, but it's gonna be pretty cold, and I'm kind of debating returning it. But it is lace, and with the way the straps are on it, I just feel like it maybe isn't dressy enough for this wedding because it's like a black tie formal, everybody's wearing black type of situation. I'm thinking it looks a little too summery for an October wedding, but it is really stunning, and it's just got this little bow detail, but then the whole dress is this black lace. On the website, it looked a lot more formal. It's super comfy and stretchy too, and I like that the straps are adjustable, but I do really like it. Now I have one more Hello Molly dress to show y'all. This one's also Hello Molly, and I'm wearing it to the black tie wedding that we're going to this weekend. Since it's a wedding in 38 and everything, I thought it was a perfect like blue color. My only complaint with this one is that this like upper part, shoulder part is too big, and I almost feel like it would be on anyone unless you just have like a lot larger of a chest. So I'm gonna have to use fashion tape to kind of keep it in place right here, which I already got some fashion tape for that. But it's really stunning. I love the back of it. And this one is really pretty. It does need steamed. But I do really like it, and it's super comfortable. I can like move around easily in it and everything like that. I know I typically rent dresses and everything for weddings, and I always am talking about how much I love renting, and I still really do, but I realized the other day that the only dresses I have that are nice and more formal are white, and I was like, I definitely need to have at least like 2 or 3 on hand for if there's anything that I need to go to that's more formal that aren't white, especially because I'm usually going to weddings that are formal. There weren't a lot of dresses in stock in my size for Nuuly that were black tie formal, so I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get like 2 or 3 and, you know, have those in stock in my closet. So definitely gonna keep this one. I do love it besides like the annoying shoulder thing, but I think it'll be fine once I get some fashion tape on it. I was eating lunch yesterday and I realized I don't have a single dress to wear for this rehearsal dinner that we're going to on Thursday, and it's because I didn't realize I was invited to the rehearsal dinner. I don't know why, because Griffin's in the wedding. So yesterday at lunch, I realized that, and I was like, I need something quick and fast. I don't have time because of work and everything to go try anything on in store. I don't want to risk it with Newly. With it getting there on time, I needed it by Thursday night, which is 2 days away. So I looked on Target's app at what they had available for pickup, which there weren't that many options, so it wasn't like I had to sit there and dig through it for forever. And I had Griffin pick up a pickup order of these 2 dresses for me on his way home from work yesterday. This one's a perfect fall transitional wedding guest dress, I feel like, and it could really be dressed up or dressed down. And I also feel like I could probably maybe get away with wearing this to work. I do feel like the cut of the back is maybe a little bit more open than people typically wear, but I think a cream blazer over this would be really nice, whether it was like linen or just some kind of cream blazer, and then even a little sweater like tied around the neck, or a cream sweater thrown over it, and then wearing it kind of like a maxi skirt from here down would be so cute for the office. Literally under $30, and I do like this one a lot. I think it could really be dressed up or dressed down. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about how it looks on me. I don't have it buttoned in the back because I feel like it'll be really hard to get undone. Color of it is just absolutely stunning for fall, and it is more of like a midi length, but it's really cute. I'm trying to decide between this one and the next one from Target I'm going to show y'all for the rehearsal dinner, but I might just go ahead and keep both of them. I was going to return whichever one I don't wear, but I might just keep both of them because now that I think about it, I can really get a lot of use out of this one with wearing the bottom half as like a midi skirt for office or something like that. I just kind of wish I had a bigger chest to fill out the top more, but maybe if I put on like an actual bra with racerback straps, that might make it look better in the front. But what do we think? Then we have this one that's also from Target. This one was a little bit more expensive, I think. This one was $35. Still very affordable though, and I'm thinking about wearing this one to the rehearsal dinner too. I'm obsessed with chocolate brown. I just think it's so stunning. I really love fall colors though in general, and this one's just kind of like a deep plunge v-neck. I love this one a lot. I think I'm gonna wear this one to the rehearsal dinner, and then it ties in the back and has a little bit lower of a V. And then this one is more of a true maxi length. For the price, it's so nice looking. It really looks like a Reformation dress. Not me acting like I shop at Reformation. I feel like it's just something that would be on their website. Okay, now on to some Free People stuff. This dress is from Free People, and I got it for $22.46. Literally, what the heck? It is so pretty and just timeless. Like, this is just like a classic dress style that will not go out of style. I can't really tell if this is see-through or not. I think the sticky boobs are fine, but underwear-wise, I don't really know if it's see-through right now. So they were also having a Labor Day sale where they did an extra 25% off sale. So that's how I got this so cheap. And then the other 2 items I'm going to show y'all were also $22. I got this for kind of like bachelorette bridal type of stuff as an option. And then I just told myself I could, sell it on Poshmark or something if I don't end up wearing it or needing it. But it was really hard not to pass up with it being $22 from Free People, because I usually do really love Free People quality, but I just think it's so flattering. I don't know. I love it. And I also thought all of these Free People things would be really great for my honeymoon. I know that I'm not going to want to spend a lot of money on honeymoon stuff, which is going to be so hard because I'm going to want to get like cute hiking clothes and everything like that. But ultimately, I was like, if I just see something that's on sale that I think will be good for it, I'm going to go ahead and get it as long as it's, not expensive. This was also $22. Like I said, it is the cutest little cover up. Is this not like adorable? I love the little hood and then how it's like open back under the hood. So cute. And I thought this would be so cute on my bachelorette trip to, throw over my swimsuit to go to the beach or to go grab a coffee before hanging out at the pool for the day. I'm getting so excited for it, but I also don't want it to be over and be here. So I don't know. I love this, and it's a really thick, comfortable like terry material. And it's so cute and like sporty but fun. And then this is our final little $22 white moment. We are doing a beach bonfire for my bachelorette trip, and I think that this would be so cute for like a comfy casual outfit for the last night when we do that. And it's just like an off the shoulder look. It's really stretchy, really comfortable, and like super soft material. It is a little long on me, but maybe I could wear like some platform sandals to get away with that. Yeah, here's the full length, and I think they have it in other colors on their website. I might can try and go get this hemmed before my bachelorette trip because it's honestly pretty long on me, but it is literally so freaking cute and really comfy. And I thought this would be really good for just like running errands and lounging around the house too, and once again also for the honeymoon. I forgot about this one. This is just like a little baby tee. It's got like a really cute kind of printed fabric, as you can tell, and it's just like the most beautiful reddish brown kind of fall color, and it is so insanely soft and comfortable, and I like the length of it too because it's not cropped, but it's also not like a super long shirt. And I really just wanted a good fall basic tee that I could like layer underneath my cream sweaters and cardigans and everything like that. And I know I showed y'all this yesterday, but I wanted to show y'all in better lighting. This is the suede little crossbody bag I got, and I'm so obsessed with it. Once again, gonna be so great for the honeymoon bachelorette trip. I'm gonna take it home with me this weekend too, and I'm gonna like wear it on my body in the airport and just keep everything in it. I forgot to show these. Add this to my fall haul. Y'all, brown corduroy jeans for $30. I really wanted a pair of dark brown jeans, and I've been thinking about this like all summer because I just love chocolate brown, like I've mentioned in this video already. I got a 4 from Target, but they had 20% off on their app for apparel, so I got them for like $30, and this was also part of my curbside pickup. But they are so soft. I don't know if y'all have been following me for a while. In 2019, I think, maybe 2020, I got dark green corduroy jeans from Target, and I still have them because they're like, they fit me perfectly. Didn't have to get them anything done to them. These I'll probably have to get hemmed, but because they're really long, and they're like one of my favorite pair of pants because they're just so comfy and they fit me so well and they're so flattering. And I still wear them like to work in the fall, and I've worn them for like Thanksgiving and stuff, and I've had them for a while. But they're just so soft, so cute. I love the brown. They also have them in cream, but I'll also have these linked down below. I've ordered all this stuff over like the last 3 or 4 weeks, so I really just wanted to wait until it all came in to show you all at once. So hope you enjoyed the little haul since I don't get to do them very often. The last full day of work before deadline, which is so crazy since tomorrow I'll be on the plane part of the day and at a rehearsal dinner in the evening, and Friday have the wedding. So yesterday was just so busy and intense. My eyes were hurting so bad at the end of the day yesterday just from having to stare so intensely at my computer like all day, and then from working like a really long day the day before. So I've had just like this kind of migraine ever since Monday evening because of just looking at the screen so much and everything. But I'm about to log on to work, and I just made my coffee. I washed my hair this morning, and I think on my lunch break I'm going to blow it out because I kind of want it to be done and styled like that already, so I don't have to take time out of my day tomorrow to do it before the rehearsal dinner. And then same for Friday on the wedding, in case there's anything at work that like totally needs taken care of. With the deadline being on Friday, I just want my hair to be like out of the way. So I'm gonna plan to do that. But then this evening I've got to run Ella to where we're boarding her while we're gone, and there's just a lot we got to get done today on top of working. So I've got to pack. Thankfully, packing to go home for a wedding is like pretty easy because it's like I know what I need to wear each day. I struggle so much with packing when I'm just going home and I don't have any plans, because then I'm like, what do I bring? But I've got to record a voiceover for some Instagram stories to send to a brand. They're not due till Friday, but I want to go ahead and record them while I have my microphone here because I'm not going to have them at home. But I might not record them on my microphone because the other stories, like the footage that I'm getting at home on the beach. So I don't want some of the sound to sound really good from the microphone and then some of it to be through my phone. So I think I'm going to record it all through my phone, actually, now that I think about it. I'm going to do that now and then hop on the work, because this is literally going to take 2 minutes because I just have to read something from a script for only 2 or 3 of the story frames, I think. So we're going to get that done. Went to F45 this morning. It was really hard to get up because Griffin did not go to work out this morning like he typically does. And I feel like knowing that he's like at the gym when I wake up in the morning, it's motivating in and of itself to like get me up and out of bed. But thankfully I was able to go to bed at like 9:45, 10 last night, so I like got a lot more sleep, which was definitely needed. But I still feel so tired and drained today. Definitely been a busy week, and then definitely want to try and get laundry folded today if I can. But we have a mountain, so Griff and I think are going to tackle that after work, as long as I'm not working late, because I don't want to come home to a giant mountain of laundry, and I'd like to change out the sheets and everything before we leave. So we've got a busy day ahead of us. Today for the work from home outfit of the day, I'm just wearing this little TNA Aritzia red t-shirt. I'll leave a similar one linked down below because I don't know if they still sell it. I think they do though. Then I have on my Lululemon Align joggers, and I'm just wearing my little slippers from Amazon that I'll also leave linked. And excuse the mess on the bed. We're just in the middle of packing and everything, and it's crazy. Okay, it is lunchtime and I just cranked out a bunch of work. I've been so busy all morning. I tried to take lunch like 30 minutes ago and I literally only got like 5 pieces of hair done, and then I got a ping that I needed to take care of something else. So I went ahead and did that, and I was like, I'll finish my hair later. I waited until my hair's like pretty much damp because I had it in the braid all morning, and it looks so good. I like feel like I just got it done at the salon. I know it's not completely done yet, but literally like just doing like a nice little blowout where there's still volume and the ends are flippy instead of it being stick straight. I'm using my, sorry, I'm out of breath, I just ran in here. I'm wearing my, using my Beach Waver Babe Blow Brush. Oh my, what is happening? I'm using my Beach Waver Blow Brush, and I'm just doing it on high speed with a round brush. I know y'all know I have a Dyson and I love my Dyson, but I also really love this because I don't have a round brush attachment this big on my Dyson. I just have the really small one, and that one just like doesn't work with as much hair and as thick of hair as I have. So this one's really good because I get way more done way more quickly, and since the brush part is a lot bigger. And to get the voluminous like frizz free but also like flippy end blowout, I have to have a bigger round brush. Because if I just use the smoothing brush from the Dyson, I usually have to go over parts with a straightener after a little bit unless I blow dry it straight before, but I only do that if I have time to. So this is like the quickest way for me to get the results I want. And I sprayed my hair when it was wet. I put this in my ends. Bumble and Bumble sent these products to me and they are unreal. I've been using this in my hair just on my wash days, whether I'm wearing it curly or straight. It's the Bumble and Bumble Hairdressers Invisible Oil Ultra Rich Hyaluronic Treatment Lotion. I think it says scalp to ends, but I've just been putting it on the bottom of my hair. And then I sprayed in this Heat UV Protective Primer. It's like a pre-styler spray, and that's what I use as my heat protectant. These smell unreal. My hair, literally, I want to eat it right now. So I'm gonna finish doing my hair and I'll just kind of like show y'all how I do it in a second. So I'm gonna walk Ella after I finish my hair, and then gonna heat up my meal prep and probably eat at my desk. So basically I just take like a small section and then I put it on high, and I kind of just do this basically. I do one pass through it as if I was brushing it, so basically just like going like that. But then from there, I kind of just go under and I just like roll and flip down the whole time like that basically. Here, I'll just show y'all with it being on. And I like to do a mix of going under the hair and over just to give the most, I guess, volume. So some pieces I go under and roll, and then other pieces I go over and roll. So here's like an over and roll example. I'm on top of my hair and then I just roll it down as I brush. Or I go under the hair and rotate as I brush. Okay guys, it's been an insanely busy day. So I took Ella to drop her off to board her, which is always the worst. I hate doing that because it just makes me so sad. She gets so excited to go in the car. But I haven't packed anything because I don't like getting the suitcase out and packing things while she's here because it really stresses her out. So I was like, I'm gonna wait till after I drop her off. But I dropped her off and I got home at 7, and then I got back onto work. I left around 6:15, got back on work at 7, had to fix some things on a return and send it back up for review, and it's 8:15 now, and I just hopped off and I'm waiting on Chick-fil-A to get here. Griffin ordered it. We were gonna cook our HelloFresh, but given the fact that I have not packed at all and still trying to get some laundry done and just that kind of thing and not get to bed super late, I didn't want to have to cook. I did get to do my hair on my lunch break, so that was good at least because I did eat lunch at my desk as y'all saw. But we just got our invitations in the mail. I'm gonna show y'all a little sneak peek. Not really gonna show obviously anything crazy because there's information on it, but we did Truly Engaging, and I got everything, which was like nice envelopes, envelope liner, the invitations themselves, the little RSVP cards, which we didn't like do the yes or no. We just said like RSVP on our website on them. Because I was going to put it on the back of the invitation, but then I was reading about it, and you're not really supposed to put anything on the back of invitations because people will miss it. And I was like, that's probably a really important piece of information that I shouldn't be putting on the back of the invitation that people could easily miss. And then the RSVP cards, and I think I already said envelope liners. All of that for around like $440, I think. So really good compared to what people pay to get them like hand done. Yeah. I love that they do the address printing. So I got to say the future Weinsteins for our return. You can like kind of tell, but there is a like really pretty sheen glitter to the cards, which I thought was perfect for New Year's Eve to like spice them up a little bit. I didn't want just like a bland envelope, I guess. I don't know. I go back and forth with like these end up in the trash at the end of the day, and doesn't matter what it looks like, and then also like you want it to look at least a little bit nice, so I just compromised in between. Sneak peek at the invite. Got the gold foiled ones, and you can like really customize them because like this was a template basically, and it was completely different colors and everything. And we got the gold foil, and oh my gosh, they look so good. And I got the envelope liners I got, so like the color scheme is obviously like gold, black, white kind of, I guess. Really just New Year's Eve related stuff. So the envelopes are white, invitations are black, the RSVP little inserts are white because everybody will get those, and then the rehearsal dinner little inserts are black with regular like gold colored text, not actual gold foil, but gold colored text. And it's more of just like a matte gold. It's not like a shiny gold. So it looks really good. Like 11, I think. We just scheduled our Uber to pick us up in the morning from the airport. I'm pretty much all packed. I've got everything right here. I just need to do my little skincare bag and get that in the main suitcase, and then I have my work tote with my work laptop and everything. Went ahead and brought it in here, and I like cleared it out so there wasn't any like, sometimes when I go in office frequently, which I feel like the last couple of months I've been going in like twice a month, which is frequent for me, wrappers and random things I didn't really need in there, so I really just wanted it to be what I need. But reading update, I was reading Flawless by Elsie Silver because I got a lot of recommendations to read that after I read Done and Dusted by Lila Sage, and I loved Done and Dusted. As y'all know, it was one of my favorite books of the year, one of my all-time favorite books. Honestly, it was just there wasn't anything like crazy special about it except for the fact that it was just really good. It's one of those being giddy and kicking your feet while reading type of books. So I started reading that a couple weeks ago, and I just like haven't really been wanting to pick it up. I don't really love some of just like the phrasing and things about the way Elsie Silver writes in this book, but I'm really confused because I posted about stopping reading it and not reading it anymore and thinking I'm going to pick up something else. And a bunch of y'all on my Instagram story were like, what? No, it's so good. Which, like, it does have, like, 4.12 stars, I think, on Goodreads, which is really good for Goodreads. So the fact that I don't like it is very weird to me because I was expecting to love it. But a lot of y'all said to read the second book. But I'm confused because I thought that it was a sequential series, but maybe it's not, and the characters are just kind of, like, interconnected, I guess. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and download Divine Rivals, which I know I'm not going to talk to y'all about it again because I've already talked about it a million times, but I'm gonna read Divine Rivals and then transition to Throne of Glass after that because Divine Rivals is like a perfect in-between fantasy book. So I'm gonna download that so I have it on the plane tomorrow, and yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog and get to bed. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe down below, turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload, and check out my podcast, always linked down below as well, and follow me on social media so you can keep up with me in real time. But love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next vlog.